Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And today, in this video, as I always am, I am going to be joined by Mr. Alpha Lee. Good morning, Lee Bear. Have you got my breakfast for me? Have you got me a cake? There we go. Num, 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 num. Thank you very much for that, Lee. And let's play our new game. If you haven't seen our last few videos, we got a new game where we need to try and suck arrows from the top of the zombie's head and try and catch them in our bows. And I can't see any arrows on the zombie, but there are arrows all over the place. And there we go. Lee's managed to catch a few of them. He did very well. Anyway, if you go back into your room, Lee, and give me some room, I'm going to go and try and line up and see if I can go and try and suck up an arrow. So let me go and get right up into the middle and line it up. I can't see one on his head, but there we go. Look at the distance. There's one. Can I catch it? There we go. I managed to catch the arrow in my bow, and believe me, that is much harder than it looks. Anyway, let's go over to the love garden and decide who we're going to add to it. And Lee, why are you walking backwards everywhere? He's quite good at that, actually. How is he walking backwards everywhere? Is this a new game that Lee's come up with? Right, your challenge, Lee, is to walk backwards throughout the entire video. Is that something you think you can do? I think he's answering me by continuing to walk backwards. Anyway, this is my love garden, and basically the start of every video, I go and take someone out of my love garden, and today I'm taking out, awaiting approval, awaiting approval, awaiting approval, awaiting approval. Sometimes when I've been in my world for too long, some of the loads don't, some of the signs don't load in. So let's not worry about that. Let's forget about the love garden for now, and let's go over to my little doggy kennel, and let's decide which dog is going to be joining me in this video. So if we go and head this way, and Lee's doing very well, walking backwards everywhere. Let's go down this way, shall we? I don't really walk this way very much because I always fall in the water when I just like that, just like that. And oh no, can you hear that? I think there's a creeper just died round here. I think there's a creeper died somewhere around here. Can you see, Lee? Oh, look, there on the stairs. Let's bring him back to life. There we go. Quick, we need to suck the arrows out of him, Lee. Suck the arrows out of him. There we go. Now he's healthy. A nice friendly googly over there is going to wander off and not hurt us at all, just hanging out there on the stairs. Anyway, let's go inside here and let's decide which dog is going to be accompanying us on today's video. Let's take with me... Who shall I take with me? There's just so much choice. Let's take... They all just say waiting approval. Oh, look, Fred the Enderman's here. Anyway, I think I'm going to take Barnaby with me. And Barnaby's down here looking very shadowy in the corner. And you can, of course, tell it's Barnaby because he's got his red collar. So I'll see you later, Fred. You can stay hanging out here, keeping the dogs company. And we're going to go and head off. And I've actually realised I've not really properly spoke about what the full plan of for the video. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to build a parkour minigame. So I'm going to build just some platforms. And I'm going to go and try and jump up them, and Lee's gonna give me some training so I can hopefully improve my platforming skills. And then if we have time after we've built that, we're then gonna go and head over to the Funland and play a few of my games. We're gonna play a few of my games with a twist though, and you're gonna see what that is when we get there. And look at Barnaby! Barnaby is copying Lee. Look at them just both running backwards side by side. I feel like I kind of want to join in. I know that if I was going around backwards, I'd be banging into everything the whole way round. Anyway. This little area back here is where we kind of build a lot of our games, quite a nice bit of flat ground. So yeah, this is where we've decided to build the game, and there's the sun rising in the background as well. Right, and I've actually come up with a new method for building, and yeah, it's a little trick that you can do in Minecraft on the Xbox edition, and it doesn't make building quicker, but it kind of makes it easier. What you need to do is basically hold whatever tool you want to be building out of, and then you just hold the left trigger, and then it should just make the item appear. So if I hold down the left trigger, because I'm using an axe, it knows that I want to build something out of wood, and so it goes here and starts building all of these fences. So you can see the way it kind of, like the block just sort of materializes in front of you. So yeah, let's go and build a fence the whole way round here. If you carry on building the fence the whole way round there, Lee, I'm going to go and start building some of the platforms. So all it's going to be is some fences like this, and then at the top I'm going to put down some red wool, which we can go and try and jump up. And this is going to be basic platforming. This is going to be very simple and very easy because I still do count myself as a beginner, even though I've been playing Minecraft for over a year now. I'm still completely rubbish. So let's just go and put fence poles the whole way round here, and this could be the end of it. And so if I use the shears, it's now going to make the wall blocks. And the good thing about doing this method is that you don't actually have to place it on another block. You can kind of build things just sort of floating in mid-air, just like this, which makes it really easy if you're building things like this. So yeah, here we go. I think this should do. Let me just turn around and have a look at it here. There we go. This is my little mini boing boing parkour game. And look at Lee jumping up backwards. Right, I'm not that good yet. I'm gonna have to do it forward. And oh, this is quite a big jump, right? Big jump. Oh, there we go. I managed to make it. That jump didn't even look possible. So steady as I go. I just want to stay looking down and make sure I don't muck up. Only a few more jumps. Oh, I enjoyed that one. Let's go back down here. And I did it. Yay. I really like the ending. Let's go and have another quick go at the ending, shall we? If I just jump up here. Whoop, big jump. Then I can go down these final 2 blocks. I did it. First try, I managed to do it. And Lee's going to go and have another go, I think. There we go. Oh, he's doing it backwards again. Right. The gauntlet has been thrown down. I think I'm going to have to go and have a try doing this backwards. And oh, big jump. Oh, I'm doing it. I can do it even quicker backwards than I could forward. Look at me go. I can't even see where the blocks are. Come on, just a few more to make. I think just 2 more. Boing, boing. And I've done it. I did the entire thing backwards. I am now a parkour master. My training has been very successful. Anyway, let's go and head over to the Funland. I'm going to use an ender pearl, I think, just to get there a little bit quicker. So if I just go into teleport now, and then I just need to go and grab the ender pearl. There it is, and I caught it. There we go. That way I can get my ender pearl back. And let's go now and walk over to the Funland. And Lee and Barnaby are still walking backwards. I thought that he might have given up by now, but he's still doing it. And I think we're going to play let's play the dunking booth game firstly, and then we can go over and play the Fish Me a Dish mini game afterwards. But as I said, we are going to play them slightly different to the way we normally play them. We're going to play them all in reversed. And so normally on the dunking booth, you're standing on a platform, and then they need to try and shoot a target to make you dunk into the massive goldfish bowl. Instead, we're going to have it so you've got to suck all of the arrows out of the target, and then once you manage to suck them all up, the other person can then go down safely, and then they don't have to worry about getting wet or anything. So yeah, this is my dunking booth over here. It's a game I built quite a while ago, so I don't know how many of you would have seen it. And yeah, all you need is a bow and arrow. Barnaby, look at him teleporting all over the place. You should sit down there, Barnaby, otherwise you're going to end up getting in our way. And I need to sit down on the minecart. This is where it gets really difficult. And there you saw Lee teleporting up to the top. So let me try and suck them out. There's only a few arrows, actually. I only need to suck a few out. And so if I just go and maybe get one more, there we go. So I managed to suck out a few arrows, but there's still a few more left there. And so I'm going to leave them in for Lee so he can have a go in a minute trying to suck out the arrows while I go up the top. And while he's making his way back down, I think I'm just going to stay here just bouncing back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm getting quite dizzy here, to be honest, just bouncing back and forth constantly. This is the part of the game that makes it much more difficult. There we go. Barnaby's managed to stop me. So let's switch around then. Let me go up to the top. And Lee, if you go and jump there in the minecart, we can have a switch around. And look how many arrows there are. There's quite a lot. So let me just go and try and jump up here. There we go. Big jump. Then I need to swim my way up here. And then if I do a big bounce, whoop, there we go. And I managed to land on the trapdoor. So, and now Lee's going to be there trying to suck out all of the arrows, and the way he does this is, I don't know how he does it actually. I think you've got to kind of use the force or something to try and suck them, or maybe you just take in a big deep breath. You just go and just suck the arrows towards you, then try and catch them with a bow. He's doing a really good job. He hasn't missed any of them yet. I think he's doing absolutely amazing, to be honest. He had so many arrows to get, and I can just sort of sit up here admiring the view and hope to not fall in. There's just a big drop of water down here. Oh dear. Yeah, Lee's doing absolutely amazing. I only had to do a few arrows, but he's having to get absolutely loads of them. And I think he's probably just got a few more to get. Oh god, let's see Barnaby there just jumping his way up. Right. Now this is the difficult bit. This is where I need to go and try and make my way down. So let me go very slowly and steady. And you probably should never go down a ladder while looking forward. And oh look, it looks like Alpha Lee's joined the game. Because Alpha Lee joined the game, I'm just going to have to go and invite him quick. That way he can leave the game, and then that way he's going to be able to rejoin us. And there we go. I just saw him disappear there. So let me just go and hop over here. I might jump back in the minecart because I was enjoying bouncing around earlier. There we go. If I jump in the minecart, and I'm just going to go and yeah, invite him back in. That way he can leave the game, and then yeah, we can go and head over to the Fish Me a Dish mini game. And the way we're going to do that, it's kind of like how we did this, completely opposite to the way you normally play it. The way you'd normally play Fish Me a Dish is you'd have a fishing rod and you'd put it into the water and try and get as many fish as you can out of the water. we're going to start off with all the fish, and we're going to try and fling the fish using the fishing rods to make them land in the pool of water. So it's certainly a different way of doing it. And look at Lee and Barnaby all jumping around and going crazy. Oh, Barnaby, what are you doing? Why are you going after him? Oh, there we go. They managed to make friends again, and they're still walking backwards. I'm amazed they've not given up yet. Anyway, this is the Kitty Kitchen restaurant. That's difficult to say. And this is where we play the Fish Me a Dish mini game. So I've got 2 fish here. So let me just grab these out of the item frames, and you need to put them down here into this trap door. So if I go and place them down there, there's one, and let me go and place the other one down there. There we go. And if I shut that flap, and then they're going to get sucked along by the water, and then I need to push them in. There we go. I instantly managed to get one in. I am 1 point up, and so all I need to do is wait for the fish to jump up in front of me. Then I need to fling the fishing rod to try and push them in the water, and I immediately managed to do one straight at the beginning. And I don't think Lee's got any yet. He keeps just trying to fling the fishing rod forward to push them in, but there's no fish in front of him. And now we need to play the waiting game. This is a big part of what fishing's about. You always see like clips on TV and stuff of really exciting like fishing like moments, but it's a lot of waiting, to be honest. And if I just keep pushing, hopefully I'm going to get the timing right to be able to push a fish in. But yeah, I don't think I'm having much luck. Anyway, let's go move over to the next one now, because we basically just make our way across from one to the other. And there we go. I managed to push another fish into the water. Did you see that? Did you see the way that the fish just got flung from my pocket and landed in the water down there? So I'm 2 up. I've pushed 2 fish in, and Lee is yet to push in any fish. So it's not the end of the game yet, but I think Lee's going to have to start doing a bit of a turnaround now if he's got any chance of winning the Fish Me a Dish minigame. Look, he's already moved over to the next one. My trapdoor hasn't even opened on that side yet, and he's already gone and moved over to the next one. I guess I should probably go and move over in a second as well anyway. Yeah, let's go over and go to this one, and let's see if I can get any. This is the hardest one because I've got to go all the way from one side to the other. And there we go. I got the fishing rod bobbing there, but it doesn't really matter too much because of the way we're playing this game. To be honest, I'll hold my hands up. I'd probably prefer the normal way we play Fish Me a Dish, where you're trying to get the fish out of the water. And the best thing about doing it that way is you get to eat the fish. This way, you have to start off with loads of fish, and then by the end of the game, you've lost them all, and then you can't have any to eat. And being a cat, I always like eating lots of fish. I always like fish and cakes, or I combine them together to make fish cakes, which is my absolute favourite. Anyway, me and Lee seem to be having absolutely no luck here, and there we go. It's now just gone and shut down. So that's the end of the game. I managed to win. I managed to push 2 fish back, and Lee wasn't able to push any. So let me go through here and press the button to turn the game off. And then if I just go and make my way over here to this chest, I can go and... Oop, what am I doing? I want to go and have another round then. Yeah, if I go to this chest, I can go and put my my fishing rod back in there. Anyway, that's the end of this game here, and the end of the video as well. I hope you all had a very enjoyable April 1st, and I'll see you all later. Bye!